Hi, my name is Luan Behe. Today I'm going to talk about growing up in a bad neighborhood affects children. After my speech, I hope all my audience will understand how important it is to have a disciplined community. Did you grow up in a community that you say it's a disciplined community, or how many of you grew up in a community that you wish you can change it to a better place for your children and for your grandchildren? I grew up in a community where the neighbors are like a family member. They will care for each other and they will not hesitate to admonish you if they see you doing some irresponsible things, or they will not hesitate to come up and tell you up front if they see you doing some mistakes or illegal things. According to the University of Michigan, growing up in a neighborhood with a high level of poverty and unemployment reduces the chances of graduation from 96% to 76%. Today I'm going to talk about what a bad neighborhood means and how it has an impact on our children, and as a community how we can change it or how we can improve it. A bad neighborhood is a community where there is a lot of crimes, drug selling, and a place where people are influenced negatively. There is a high level of poverty and unemployment. Now that we have seen what a bad neighborhood means, let's see how it impacts our children. There is a fact that we cannot deny, that our children will need to go outside and play. We cannot keep them under supervision for 24/7. So they're gonna need to go outside and play with their friends. And at that time, they might see activities or some illegal activities that you do not want them to see. But since they're outside, they're gonna see, and maybe their friends are one of those who do such activities. But by seeing them every day, or by observing things like every day, they might think it's cool to try it one day, or they might think like it's fun to just carry a weapon or smoke a pot or anything that is illegal. And from that point, they can grow to the point that they can be addicted to it, or they can be involved in such illegal activities. That's why we need to work as a community to improve the communities that our children are for the future. We have to think that they need a place that they can call it a home and a safe place. The third point, that's where it comes that a community needs to work together to change the neighborhood area. My last point is that as a community, what do we need to do to change it? We can come up together and ask our neighbors what they need. We can go and ask them for help, what they need, what can we do to help them to improve their health, to improve their living style. People are living in a stressful time sometimes, and we don't even care to ask. Then they might think like there is nobody to care for them, or there's nobody who cares what kind of life they're living. But eventually it affects us. It's not only us, but it affects our children and our grandchildren. That's why as a community we need to come together, and we can work together to improve the future for our children. In this point, we can help the people who is in need. We can ask them what kind of situation they are, if they need help from us, if they need a place that they can sleep, a food to eat, or a shelter, or a clothes to put on. That way we can help them to see what their life could be if they have worked hard to improve their health. That way we can keep our community disciplined and clean. At the last, and my conclusion, I would like to say, as they say, it's impossible to clap by one hand, so working together is always a good strategy. And we cannot say it's not gonna come to me, because one day we're gonna be a family, and then our children are gonna need to go outside and play. But where are they gonna play? Are they gonna play in a neighborhood that you might think like it's not safe for them? Or are they gonna play in the neighborhood that you might think it's a disciplined community, that way you will not worry about them? So if you're gonna have that freedom, if you're gonna give the freedom for your children to grow up in a community with a disciplined community, let's come together and work together to help the ones who are in need, to help the ones who are stressed, to help the ones who need a shelter. Thank you.